What is going on, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about what a good starter bike is, what to look for, and what to stay away from. Stay tuned. So you might be in the process of looking for a motorcycle. You might want to start riding. I totally recommend it. It is sweet, it is fun, it is dangerous, but you still just got to be safe, and you want to start off on something that will get you into the hobby, that will get you into the sport, not something that'll deter you away or something that'll scare you from it. A lot of people ask me what a good starter bike is. Now, there's a lot of options when it comes to looking for a new motorcycle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about good starter bikes that are a little on the sportier side. A lot of people that want to start riding, or at least a lot of people that like my videos, like the sport bikes, like the sportier motorcycles. I honestly stay a little bit away from the cruisers. It's just not my thing. I do like adventure bikes as well. I think they're great starters, but we're going to stick with the sport bikes, naked bikes, stuff like that. So first things first, power. You don't want to start on something too big, too powerful. These sport bikes, 600s, 1000s, the 750, Suzuki, I wouldn't recommend them as a first motorcycle. Main thing is here, it's a lot of power. It really is a lot of power. You don't need that much power starting off. You want something that, you'll feel comfortable on, feel comfortable starting to ride on, learning to ride on. That's a big thing. That's honestly, I'd say the most important thing. Next reason that these bikes really aren't that good for starting is the way that you sit on them. It really is awkward, honestly. It takes some getting used to. You lean forward a lot of weight is on your wrist, and you don't want to be having that problem. You don't want to be thinking about that when you're just learning how to ride. You want something that's comfortable and maybe a little more upright. And you can still find a sporty looking motorcycle without having to go for the full crotch rocket, full sport bike, super sport. A couple of really good options. The Yamaha R3 is a great starter bike. A lot of people start there. The Ninja 400 is another great starter bike. I can tell you my wife's got a Honda CB500F. I've talked about it before in the past. You've seen it in some of my videos, and she loves it. I believe that is one of the best starter bikes that you can get, really. There's a power sports store near me, and I've spoken to the owner a bunch of times, and when he travels the world, when he rents a motorcycle, that's what he rents. He rents the CB500. He loves it. It's upright, it's got handlebars, so you can, you got a good feel for the bike, and it really does have plenty of power for even an experienced rider. It really does. I mean, I've ridden that thing, and if you know how to ride, you can rip it. Really, it's got enough power, and it looks really good as well. So when it comes to starting, you just got to be careful. You got to be safe, and you want to get something that isn't gonna hurt you or isn't gonna get you in trouble right off the bat. Now, whatever you do end up getting, whether it's the R3, Ninja 400, CB500, even a CBR 600 or a Gixxer 750 or an R1, whatever you do end up getting as your first bike, just be safe. There's too many people out there that get a motorcycle and they get too confident, they get too excited, they start doing stupid stuff, and then they hurt themselves, or maybe even hurt someone else, or it'll deter them from the hobby, and that's not the goal. We want people to ride. We want more people to ride, and we don't want you to go get a 1000. Oh, it's too heavy, it's too fast, or oh, I got hurt, or oh, someone. Get something small. Start off on something small. Don't spend, I'd say, any more than $3 grand, maybe $4 grand on a bike. If you do spend more, if you do go up and get the sport bike because you think your friends aren't going to think you're cool, or your one buddy said, don't be an idiot, get a 600, you'll outgrow it. I get it. If you do end up getting one, don't be an idiot. Just ride safe, ride within your means, and learn how to ride before you go crazy. Learn how to take some turns. That's something that I'm big on. I know guys on 400s that can smoke guys on leader bikes, on 600, just because they're better riders. So put the time in. Whatever you get, be safe on it. I'd again recommend something on the smaller side and something on the more comfortable side. You want something that you can really feel comfortable riding, something that you're not going to be leaning too much on, and something that gives you the ability to grow as a rider. So, you know, all in all, try to start off a little smaller. Try to get yourself a 3, 4, 500. Those are great places to start and grow on. And as always, be safe out there. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that really helps me out. Let me know what you guys are thinking of getting in the comments. If you got any questions about good starter bikes, I'd be happy to answer them as best that I can. And as always, take it easy.